Today on Lucky Dog.
You were skin and bones, little one.
A malnourished stray with her future in jeopardy.
So right now, her time at the ranch has nothing to do with dog training. It has everything to do with keeping her healthy.
And a heartbroken family trying to find a way to move forward.
At the same time that Max started deteriorating, I started losing my vision.
Both in need of healing, and more importantly, a sense of hope.
I'm Brandon McMillan, and I've dedicated my life to saving the lonely, unwanted dogs that are living without hope. My mission is to make sure these amazing animals find a purpose, a family, and a place to call home. Today, one dog will be saved, and one family will have a new best friend. This is Lucky Dog.
Presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. Bulldogs are known for their stout frames. But too much weight can put unnecessary pressure on their short legs and stress their respiratory system. To ensure Lucy stays fit and gets regular exercise, Brandon engages her in a little playtime.
I got you.
But this love fest will have to wait.
All right, enough kisses for the day. Come on, gotta go. Come on. I just got a text from the shelter saying they have a 2-year-old poodle mix that apparently was adopted not long ago, but then she was turned back into the shelter because she's got an upper respiratory infection. They say she's very sweet, seems to be good with dogs, people, but because of this infection, she's getting overlooked now time and again. And because of this little girl, she's stuck in the shelter with her time running out quickly. So I'm gonna get down there and see what I can do. There you are. I recognize you from a mile away. You feeling all right in there? Boy, you are tiny. Let me in there. Let me take a better look at you.
At first glance, 2-year-old Maddie looks like the picture of health, but looks can be deceiving.
You were skin and bones, little one. Yeah, you're not healthy. I'll tell you what. Let's get out of here. Let's get you to a vet. Come on.
Alarmed by Maddie's condition, Brandon immediately schedules an appointment for an exam.
Hi there.
Hey, Callie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
This is little Maddie. She has an appointment with Dr. Garcia.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we got her in room 3 today.
Cool, thanks.
Got it.
Hey, Brandon, how are
Dr.
you?
Garcia, how you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
Good. Good to see you again.
So this is Maddie, right?
This is Maddie. I just got her from the shelter. As you can see, she's a little underweight.
Oh, yeah, very thin.
She currently has an upper respiratory infection.
Okay.
Apparently she had worms at the shelter. I don't know if it's been cleared up yet. She looks extremely malnourished, obviously, and she's only 5.5 pounds. She's just in bad shape. I wanted to get your opinion on what to do here.
Yeah, she looks like she can probably gain another pound and even 1.5 pounds. I think if she got her to 6.5 to 7 pounds in that range, I think she'd probably be perfect.
1.5 pounds doesn't sound like much, but it's a lot of weight for a dog like this.
Yeah, she's only 5 pounds, so 1.5 pounds, it's quite a lot, you know. All right, so moving forward, let's give her a physical exam, make sure she has a clean bill of health.
Dr. Garcia checks Maddie's eyes, ears, and teeth,
Her teeth look okay. Got mild tartar, but they're not bad.
as well as her heart and lungs.
Everything sounds great on her lungs. Her symptoms are just related to an upper respiratory tract infection, so the antibiotics I'll prescribe should take care of that. I'm gonna do an orthopedic exam. We'll check all of her joints. That's how it feel here. You turned and licked there, you saw that? Usually that's a sign of pain and discomfort. That's how we know. See there? A little lick. But her range of motion seems good. I think it's very mild. The breed poodles suffer from hip dysplasia. We just have to start her on a supplement to support joint health and joint function. And we have a Cosequin Mini since she's only 5 pounds. It's 1 daily for the first month, and then you're gonna give 1 every other day for maintenance after that, okay? All right, so poor little Maddie, she's got a few issues, but all of them can be fixed. The main thing is deworm will take care of the parasites. You're gonna have some antibiotic course that's gonna take care of her upper respiratory. She should be able to train once you finish the antibiotic course, so it may take a week or 2.
Okay.
Okay?
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right, no problem. Take care.
Talk to your veterinarian before providing any health supplements to your pet. Back at the ranch,
All right, you just stay right there while I put your outfit on. You ready? Get it on there.
Maddie earns her red training collar.
Perfect fit. You have the tiniest neck in the history of all the lucky dogs.
But meeting the pack will have to wait until she's 100% healthy.
After taking Maddie to the vet, I realized how serious her condition is. She has an upper respiratory infection and she's completely malnourished. So right now, her time at the ranch has nothing to do with dog training. It has everything to do with keeping her healthy.
Brandon starts her on a nutrient-rich diet, joint supplements, and a daily regimen of antibiotics for her respiratory infection.
I know, I hate it too, but you gotta have it.
Though training is on the back burner, the downtime gives Brandon the chance to get to know Maddie and consider her placement. Her diminutive size and cuddly disposition makes her a perfect lapdog. And one family on Brandon's list happens to be looking for a fuzzy little ray of sunshine.
My name is Gay. I live in Seal Beach, California with my husband Rob and our dog Lacey.
Though Gay and Rob's life seems idyllic on the surface, the last few years have been fraught with sadness and loss. First, with the passing of one of their two dogs.
Lacey is still with us, but she is deaf and blind and over 17, so we know we're facing another loss.
Then, with Gay's unfortunate diagnosis of macular degeneration.
In the last year, I've lost quite a bit of vision to the point where I can no longer drive.
Gay's depression helps to have a focus, and I could see her light up when she would talk about getting a new family member. We're looking for a small dog, easygoing, playful.
A dog that we can change the focus from the sadness that we've been experiencing to something more positive and more life-affirming.
A sweet and affectionate lapdog like Maddie could be the perfect pick-me-up for Gay and Rob. But before that, she'll need to face her own uphill battle.
You are underweight, my little one. Not even 5.5 pounds. I gotta put some weight on you.
Coming up, Gay opens up about her personal struggles.
And I know that it's going to get worse because that's the nature of the disease.
A few short days ago, Brandon rescued 2-year-old Maddie from the shelter. But this poodle mix's training was immediately put on hold when Maddie was diagnosed with an upper respiratory infection. Instead of training, Brandon focuses on bonding with Maddie and nursing her back to health. In the meantime, he heads down to Seal Beach to meet potential pet parents Gay and Rob.
Gorgeous home. How long you two lived here?
Thank you.
Be our 10-year anniversary
10-year
here
anniversary.
Nice.
September.
And you're right by the beach.
Pretty close.
Yeah. What's your everyday life like?
We walk, we go downtown. Downtown Seal Beach is very quaint. We go to cafes.
And I'm assuming that a new dog in your life you'd want to do these same activities with.
Absolutely. We'd like to take a new dog everywhere we can with us.
So tell me about your experience with dogs.
We have Lacey, and she's 17 now. We had Max as well. Max passed away 10 months ago. He was my little buddy. And at the same time, I've been losing my vision to macular degeneration.
Apparently Gay is legally blind, and this has caused her a lot of depression recently because she can't drive anymore and she can't live the normal life that she once could.
And I know that it's going to get worse because that's the nature of the disease. So I felt that it was time for us to have a different focus, a happy focus. And it would be like a shot of adrenaline in terms of the sadness that's been going on. It's been a tough year.
What would be the ideal dog you'd like to see in your house now?
A small dog, one that's pretty mellow and adaptable, plays well with other dogs.
This is a very pet-friendly property.
Yeah, so we have a doggy door that the dog can go out and go down a couple of steps and then to gravel.
And so you want your dogs to go to the bathroom specifically in this area, no other area?
Yeah.
It makes things tricky because A, Maddie doesn't even know a dog door yet, and B, it's very difficult to explain to a dog you have to use the bathroom in one specific area. There's one dog in particular that stuck out of my mind that I think she'd be great for you. Her name is Maddie. She's a very tiny poodle mix. Very sweet, She came from the shelter very malnourished. She had an upper respiratory infection. So until I get her 100% healthy and trained, obviously I can't even tell you if she's the right dog for you. But right now, everything's looking like it is.
That'd be great. The fact that Brandon thinks that he may have a dog for us is so uplifting.
So on that note, I'm gonna get back to the ranch and I'll be in touch with both of you.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Coming up, Maddie learns to hone her business skills when Lucky Dog returns. Lucky Dog is presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. Just a few weeks ago, 2-year-old Maddie came to the ranch sick and malnourished. But after a steady course of antibiotics, regular meals, and snuggles, she's finally healthy and cleared for training. Which means it's time to meet the pack.
All right, guys, we have a teeny little one here. All right, go on. Make her feel welcome. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
Maddie savors her first recess with the other lucky dogs.
All right,
The next morning, class begins.
step into my office. Today I'll be doing Maddie's assessment of her knowledge of the 7 common commands. Sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. What do you know? What do you not know? The first thing I have her do is sit.
Do you sit? Do you know how to sit down? No, no. Do you lie down? Do you know a no? Do you know a no? No.
I asked her to stay. Stay. She had not a clue what I was saying. She had no idea what the heel was.
You do not know what that means because you're like a little wind-up doll.
Do you come? Her recall, or come command, was a foreign language. That's the wrong direction. And she's a jumper.
You are, and you're a kisser too, and you're a ballerina.
So it's safe to say this dog is a 100% complete blank slate. You don't know sit, you don't know come, you don't know stay, and you're a jumper. Let's get started. Come on, keep up.
With that, Maddie kicks off her common command training.
And then we heel.
But obedience isn't the only thing she needs to learn.
When I did the home visit of Gay Johnson, one of the requests that she had was to teach Maddie to go to the bathroom in one specific spot in her yard. Maddie knows how to use the bathroom on the turf I have here at the ranch. So all I'm gonna do here is take a small patch of that turf and move it into an area with no turf around it at all. When I get outside, I place her inside my little barrier with the patch of turf. From there, all I have to do is wait her out. The moment she goes, there you go. Go! Here you go. I quickly reward her and let her know that this is exactly what I wanted you to do. From there, all I'm gonna do is repeat the process.
Over the next few days, Maddie becomes conditioned to using the small piece of turf.
There you go, good girl. All right, come on, 1, 2, 3, up and out.
And eventually, when Brandon removes the barrier, Maddie still knows exactly where to go.
Good girl. There you go, good girl. Here. She's now trained at the turf outside. But the big question is, will that transfer over to Gay Johnson's house in her new yard?
Coming up,
All the way. All the way.
Brandon takes Maddie's house training to a new level.
She's been trained to all the elements. Now let's see if she can connect the dots. Go on.
Maddie may be small, but she's making big progress. Not only has she nailed the common commands, but she has also reached another milestone, hitting her target weight.
Congrats. You did it. How do you feel?
With obedience training out of the way, Brandon begins actively preparing Maddie for life with Gay and Rob by exposing her to different social situations. He also incorporates the final step of her house training education, teaching her to use the doggy door.
All right, come here. Because Maddie is so tiny, trying to push something as simple as a dog door can be pretty intimidating for her.
All right, go get it.
So what do? I lift it up all the way and I call her through.
All the way, go! Look at that, perfect.
And every time I call her through, all I'm doing is I'm lowering the dog door a little bit each time.
Same thing, go get it. All the way in, there you go. All right, come on, all the way out. Come on, there you go, good.
After enough repetition, Maddie was running through the dog door as if it didn't faze her whatsoever. Maddie might be small, but she's got a huge level of confidence.
But will that confidence carry over to her final challenge?
So far, Maddie has been trained to go to the outside grass patch, and she's been trained to go through a dog door. So it's time to put it all together in one environment so she can prove to me that she can do it.
This is important, since Gay and Rob want Maddie to use the bathroom in a small area outside their home, accessible through a dog door.
So I set up a dog door that fits into a sliding door. Once it's set up, it's all up to her. She's been trained to all the elements. Now let's see if she can connect the dots. Outside, outside. Go on. And just like that, all the training had definitely paid off. Come on, come here. Good girl, come here. Come here.
To celebrate her hard work and her full recovery, Brandon takes her for one last surprise, a trip to the groomer.
What is this?
What do you think of her?
Oh, she's absolutely adorable.
So what do you think, a couple hours?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I get the fun job.
All right, I'll see you soon.
All right, thank you.
A few suds, shaves, and snips later, Maddie is ready for her big reveal.
Hi.
Wow, now that's an improvement.
She's so cute. She's gonna make some family very happy.
Yes, she will. She looks adorable. What do you think, Maddie? Huh? You feel better? All right, well, she has a home to get to. Thanks, Chanel.
Coming up,
Surprise.
the big day is finally here, and emotions run deep.
Got you, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
Lucky Dog is presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. Not long ago, 2-year-old Maddie was adopted from the shelter. But when her new family discovered that she had an upper respiratory infection, they returned her. With her future in limbo, Brandon stepped in. Now, after weeks of hard work and healing, she's getting her second chance.
It's been a long road for Maddie. She's definitely had her ups and downs, but today's the day she finally gets to meet her new forever family.
We were enjoying ourselves at the beach, just relaxing and looking at the surf. And oh my gosh, Brandon showed up with Maddie.
Surprise.
Oh.
Got you, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
Oh my gosh, you sure did. Hi.
How are you?
Oh, honey. Oh.
Brandon, how are you? Hi.
Oh, Brandon. She's so adorable. It was so special.
There she goes. She already likes you.
Hi, baby doll. Oh, I love you. She was giving me kisses. I feel so uplifted already, and we just met.
Oh, yeah. She seemed very happy, and she gave me kisses, so it makes my heart feel good.
I need this spark of joy in our house, you know, this sweetheart to change the focus from some of the sadness that's been going on. And I don't want to put such a big weight on her shoulders, but I think it'll happen naturally just by her being who she is.
Trust me, it will.
I'm thrilled to have her. We both are.
I let them finish having their moment. And we all took Maddie back to her new house so she can meet her new sister.
Lacey, wake up. You got a new sister.
Say hi, Maddie.
Hi. Maddie was so good with Lacey. Say hi. And Lacey, she was good with Maddie too. She seemed like she accepted her just fine into the family. Good girl, Maddie, good girl.
It was really cool seeing Maddie and Lacey meet like this. Once I saw all was well, it was time to say my goodbyes. I'll open that up.
Oh my gosh.
With that, Maddie earns her final reward, her green graduation collar.
You graduated. Good girl. Green light, go ahead. It's like the future is in front of us. She is finally home.
One more for me.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Brandon. I can't thank you enough. This means the world to us.
Be good, Maddie.
Just being with her is going to make me feel more fulfilled. She's a little firecracker, so I think there's a lot of energy there that's going to rub off and make us all happier as a result.
It just feels complete when you have a pet at home that you can come home to and play with and cuddle with.
From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.
Today on Lucky Dog,
All right, come here. What do you know?
a Maltipoo puppy found on the streets is jumping at the opportunity to find a home.
That's not a command that I want you to do.
And a newlywed couple is ready to open their hearts after their previous dog passed away.
We want someone to love. We're ready now.
But fixing this puppy's bad habits
If a dog has a door dashing habit, the results typically aren't that good.
will take every trick in the book.
Bag up. Good. Good, good, good.
I'm Brandon McMillan, and I've dedicated my life to saving the lonely, unwanted dogs that are living without hope. My mission is to make sure these amazing animals find a purpose, a family, and a place to call home. Today, one dog will be saved and one family will have a new best friend. This is Lucky Dog.
Presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements.
Go get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
It's puppy playtime at Lucky Dog Ranch.
Get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it.
And 4-month-old lab mix Samson is learning the fine art of fetch.
Good boy.
But the rest of this game will have to wait, as Brandon gets an important text message about another puppy in need.
The shelter just contacted me, and they say they have what appears to be a 10-month-old Maltipoo mix they've found roaming the streets as a stray. Apparently, when they picked her up, she was in bad shape. She was covered in grease and oil, and her fur was completely matted in dreadlocks and knots. So whoever had her before, they obviously didn't take good care of her. And now she's in the shelter with her days numbered, so I'm gonna get down there and see what I can do for her.
Hi, 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 hi. There you are, there you are, there you are. I recognize you. I recognize you.
You're easy to spot in here.
Yeah.
You got a lot of fur. I'll tell you what. Give me a few more of those inside. Let me in. Let me in.
Despite having a rough start at life, 10-month-old Mitsy is bursting with tail wags and kisses.
You're sweet. You're a lap dog. What else? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm convinced. I'm convinced. Okay, you can keep kissing me all day, but I've already made my mind up.
I know.
Okay, you ready? There you go. You're free. And that would be the wrong way. There you go. That's the right way. Come on. I usually don't let dogs on tables, but I'll make an exception this once. Here, trust me, you look good in red.
Mitsy has quickly sweet-talked her way into Brandon's heart and earned a spot at Lucky Dog Ranch.
Gotcha. Come on, let's go meet the pack.
She's officially a lucky dog in training.
And let her in, let her in. Hold on, guys, back off, back off, back off. Come on, let her in, let her in. Let her in. I know, it's exciting. Yeah, it's exciting. Hold on. Let me pop you off. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and free. Go on, go play. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
It doesn't take long for happy-go-lucky Mitsy to be welcomed into the pack. She soaks in the sunshine and companionship, thankful to be off the streets.
Whee!
Meanwhile, a couple in Los Angeles is hoping to welcome a dog into their home.
I'm Carrie. I'm married to Mike. I'm a child therapist. I do psychotherapy and play therapy with kids, teens, and parents.
When we're not working, what we do for fun is that we love hikes. We love going to the beach. We love just walking around the neighborhood and just being outside. We also love just staying in and cuddling on the couch and watching TV together.
Both Carrie and Mike grew up with dogs. A few years ago, Carrie rescued a Japanese chin mix named Kiki, but sadly, she passed away from kidney disease.
The entire time I had her, she was having medical problems, and we were in and out of the hospital. It was a really intense time, but she was also like the most loving, loyal puppy/friend in the world, you know? So I really, really miss her.
But now the newlyweds are ready for a new furry family member.
The reason we want a dog now is I think Carrie's had enough time to mourn Kiki's passing, and I think we have a lot of love that we're ready to share.
Before Brandon can determine if Mitzi is the right dog to fill Carrie and Mike's hearts, he needs to see if she's had any training.
Today I'll be doing Mitzi's assessment of her knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. Second I get in the training yard, first thing she shows me is she's a jumper.
All right, come here. What do you know? You're a jumper. You don't know that. Come here.
And then I asked her to sit, and she does not. She jumps.
Do you sit? Do you sit? Okay, you can jump. I still see you know that. But that's not a command that I want you to do. Do you sit? That would be a no on the sit.
I try to get her on a stay. She jumps.
Do you stay? Hey, look at me. I see you still know how to jump.
I didn't really have to call her to come to me because she wouldn't stop coming to me and jumping.
Oi.
She had not a clue what the word no meant.
Do you know a no? Do you know a no? Yeah, that would be a no on the no. No, leave it, leave it. Nope, nope, all right, you don't know that. Do you know a down? Do you know anything?
And for the record, that was the fastest assessment in Lucky Dog history because this dog just jumps.
All right, you know what? You know nothing, let's just get to work.
Since Mitzi has never had any training before, Brandon starts with the basics.
Get up there. Perfect, okay.
So the first thing I'm gonna teach her, if you haven't guessed already, is to stop jumping.
Brandon does this by holding Mitzi's leash against the pedestal while teaching her the sit command.
Sit, sit, sit. Good, that's a sit, good.
After about 5 or 6 times of trying to jump, she realizes that leash is going to stop her.
Sit.
She relaxes eventually, and she sits.
Good, that's a sit, nice.
Now I've got her number.
Good, sit.
Brandon continues to condition Mitzi to sit.
There you go, that's a sit, perfect. Oh my gosh, follow it, and give me a sit. Nice, perfect, good.
Until he's able to let go of the leash.
Perfect. Hold it for me, good, good, good. That's a sit, nice.
And soon, Mitzi has mastered her first command.
Give me a sit. Good, nice, perfect.
She now is trained to sit, but I'm still not convinced that she's stopped jumping.
Good, 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 perfect. Nice.
Coming up, Brandon meets with Carrie and Mike and discovers a potential deal breaker.
If I see that there's a shadow of a doubt that she has any aggression towards kids whatsoever, it might not be the right dog for you.
Mitzi, come here. Come here.
10-month-old Mitzi has begun her training at Lucky Dog Ranch.
Oh my gosh, you're a jumper.
When Brandon did her assessment, it was clear she only knew how to do one thing.
She is a jumper.
So Mitzi is getting a lesson in the off command.
With the shaker in my hand, I simply wait for her to show me her bad habit. I simply say the word off, shake the shaker, and say the word off again.
Off, off.
It takes several shakes of the shaker.
Off, off. Are you still a jumper? Off, off.
But soon, this jumping bean learns it's better to keep 4 paws on the ground.
Stay off, stay off. Nice. Very good, that's an off, good.
With Mitzi making good progress, Brandon heads to Los Angeles to meet a potential family.
Today I'll be doing a home visit with Carrie and Mike to see if they're a good match for Mitzi.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey.
Come on in.
The first thing I ask them is what their experience with dogs is, and Carrie tells me about her old dog that she lost pretty recently.
I rescued a dog a few years ago named Kiki. I fell in love with her, and she was very, very sick. She had severe kidney disease and ultimately kidney failure. So I only got to have Kiki for about 2.5 years.
Did she do a lot for you emotionally?
Yeah, I mean, she was like the ultimate emotional support dog.
I think it's very important for Carrie to get another doggy to maybe help fill that hole a little bit in her heart that Kiki left.
So I think a smallish, really friendly, cuddly dog would be what we were looking for.
Carrie's old dog, Kiki, was an emotional support animal. In fact, she used to fly with her on planes to calm her down during flights. So she's very interested in a new dog doing the same job.
When I go on the plane, I get a little bit nervous on the plane. So I really like to have a dog who I can carry and have sit on my lap, and that's easy to, transport.
Do you have time for a dog at home? I know that, you're obviously both working professionals. Does that mean you don't have a lot of time during the day for the dog, or?
Well,
No,
I'm a freelance writer, so I have a lot of time at home.
Okay,
while
good,
working.
good. Carrie tells me she's a child therapist and she would love a dog to assist her in the room with the children.
It really helps kids when they are coming into therapy and be able to be comfortable sharing their feelings. And a dog can really like bridge that gap.
Yeah, I adopted a dog recently and she fits the profile. Now, my biggest concern is with your profession. There's a lot of testing that's required in that field. I can't just say, here's a cute dog and cross my fingers and hope that she's good with kids. If I see that there's a shadow of a doubt that she has any aggression towards kids whatsoever, it might not be the right dog for you.
I hope this is going to be the right dog for us, but I also want to get a dog that's a good match. So I'm glad that Brandon is taking his time and making sure.
So on that note, I'm gonna get back to the ranch. I obviously have a lot of training and a lot of testing to do, and I'll be in touch.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks, Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon.
Coming up, this Maltipoo may just dash her way out of an adoption.
All right, are you a DoorDasher? That would be a yes.
Here's a health and wellness tip from Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. We work hard to keep our pets healthy, but did you know that having a pet can help you stay healthy? That's right. Studies have shown that having a pet can lower blood pressure, ease symptoms of depression, reduce bone loss, and increase blood circulation. Plus, walking a dog can help us stay physically active and promote weight loss. Mitsy, a 10-month-old Maltipoo, is well underway with her training at Lucky Dog Ranch. She used to be a one-trick puppy.
Okay, you can jump. I see you know that. But that's not a command that I want you to do.
But now she's harnessing that energy and learning her 7 common commands.
Okay, come here. All the way, you little cotton ball. Good.
Brandon hopes Mitzi will be a good match for Carrie and Mike. And since Carrie wants a dog she can take to her child therapy practice, Brandon needs to make sure Mitzi won't run out the door anytime it opens. Using a 20-foot leash for safety, Brandon first sees if Mitzi is a door dasher.
All right, are you a DoorDasher? That would be a yes. The most effective and efficient way to train a dog to stop door dashing is you take it 1 inch at a time. Simply open the door 1 inch, and as I see them about to run out that tiny little peephole of a crack, I shut it right before they get there. I do this over and over, and every time they think that they can get out that small little tiny crack, guess what? The door shuts right before they can get there. Once I get to the point where I open it 1 inch and I see her not trying to run out the door, it's time to move on to the next inch.
Brandon repeats the process.
Good, good.
Opening the door wider and wider.
Good.
Until he can leave the door all the way open and walk outside without Mitzi making a move.
Now she understands the basic theory of what I want out of her. Good girl, good. But I can't have her thinking that she's never allowed to cross that threshold. So with the door all the way open and the leash in hand, I simply say the word, okay, okay, and walk her through. Good, 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 come on, okay.
Coming up, when it comes to training,
There you go.
There you go, perfect, just like that.
tricks are for kids.
Like that. Give it
Good
to her.
job.
There you go.
Lucky Dog is presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. 10-month-old Mitzi is well on her way to a forever home. But to fit in with Carrie and Mike's lifestyle, she'll need a few more lessons. Carrie wants a dog to sit on her lap during flights and with kids during therapy.
Get up there.
And for this training, Brandon introduces the clicker.
Come on, get up there. There you go. Nice.
What I do is I wait for her to get on my lap. The second she's up there, I click and I treat.
So much.
Good. Good.
Not only does Brandon train Mitzi to sit on his lap, but he also trains her to do it in a busy office environment.
After a half hour of sitting there, I was definitely convinced that she was the right dog for the job. All right, see this? Since Carrie wants to incorporate Mitsy into her children's therapy program, I thought it would be a good idea to teach Mitsy a few tricks, because after all, tricks always make kids smile.
So today, I'll be teaching her the beg up. So I take a treat out and hold it about 6 to 8 inches up in the air, and Mitzi naturally wants to stand on her hind legs. And as she's sitting up in that beg up position, I click and treat. Beg up, beg up. Good. As the days rolled on, I not only got her more perfected at the beg up command, perfect, good, nice, but I taught her more tricks. The classic paw that everybody knows and loves, and the rollover command, which makes every kid smile. Good, good.
Now that Mitzi has mastered the fine art of tricks, there's only one final test to see if she can work with kids. Brandon introduces Mitzi to several of his friends' kids.
You want to make her do tricks?
Yes.
And Mitzi is eager to perform her new tricks for them.
Big up.
There you go, perfect, just like that. Now give it to her.
Good job.
There you go. There you go, just like that. That's it. There you go, good. See? Now give it to her. Perfect.
After Brandon sees how happy Mitzi makes the kids and how much they open up with her, he gives the final stamp of approval. Mitzi is ready for her green graduation collar.
One more stop to go.
Coming up, a surprise introduction.
Oh, hey, Brandon. Good to see you again, brother.
I can't shake your hand, but she can.
What?
10-month-old Mitzi was found roaming the streets, dirty, matted, and hoping for a home. Brandon saw how much love she had to give and rescued her. Now, he's hoping she'll be the missing puzzle piece Carrie and Mike have been looking for.
Today's not only a big day for Mitzi, but it's a huge day for Carrie and Mike. It's the day they all get to form a new family.
Carrie and I were just sitting and hanging out and waiting for Brandon to arrive. Oh, hey, Brandon. Good to see you again, brother.
I can't shake your hand, but she can.
What?
Are you serious?
What?
Yes, I'm serious.
And then when I opened up the door and saw who he had with him, my heart skipped a beat, and it was love at first sight.
He's so incredible. And there was a dog in Brandon's arms, and I couldn't believe it because I wasn't expecting it. I had no idea. It was amazing.
When I turned and I saw Carrie looking at Mitzi for the very first time, I felt like my heart was going to explode with joy. Did you want to hold me?
Yes. Hi, Brandon.
Hi, how are you?
Once I saw Mitzi, like everything else dropped away. My husband went away, Brandon went away, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh yeah, Brandon's in my house. I guess I should probably say hello to him.
Oh, look at her tail.
I'll take it you like her. Okay, good.
Oh my gosh.
Over the years, I've connected hundreds of dogs with their new families, and I've seen every range of emotion, from smiles to laughs to happy tears. But what Carrie showed me when she met Mitzi, it was the next level of emotion.
It's very emotional, you know, to think about falling in love with another baby, you know?
These tears, they're from a long time ago. They're from Kiki. Take a minute.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, take a minute. Take your time. And when the tears finally dried, I showed them both a few things about their new dog. Back up and hold it.
Mitzi demonstrates just how great she'll be, helping the kids in Carrie's therapy practice open up.
And trust me, this will make the kids smile. Okay, good girl. Give me the paw. Good. Give me the paw. Good. Give me the paw. There you go. Good. And then everyone's favorite, you want to roll over. Good girl. You want to roll over. Good girl. All the way. Come here.
I think it's going to be really great the way she's going to interact with the kids, and I think they're going to absolutely adore her.
Brandon spends the rest of the day showing Carrie and Mike how to work with Mitzi on her tricks and commands.
1, come on, 2, come on, good girl. 3, good girl.
And before I knew it, it was time to say my goodbyes. So what do you think? You could take it from here?
Absolutely.
I think we got it.
Yeah. She's all yours.
Thank you, Brandon.
Take care of her. So long, Mitzi. Be good. All right, guys.
Thanks, Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon.
I'm just getting to know her, but Mitsy, she's really full of joy. And I think that's going to be a really amazing thing to have in our lives. We love you.
Brandon has given us a family. My wife and I have just wanted this for so long, and this is literally a dream come true for us now.
When you lose a dog, you're really losing a member of the family. A family member that knows nothing more than pure loyalty and unconditional love. The pain of losing Kiki will forever cause tears to run down Carrie's face. But now, with Mitsy by her side, those tears can begin drying up as they make new memories together.
Today on Lucky Dog, this 10-year-old Yorkshire Terrier mix landed in the shelter after being removed from an extreme hoarding situation. Even though Benji likely spent years in dark, cramped quarters, he radiates a spirit of warmth and love.
Oh, thank you.
But given his extensive medical issues, Eric and Rashi will have to look outside of their typical adopter pool to find Benji the loving home he deserves.
How's the search?
It's not going so well.
I'm Eric Weesey, and this is my wife Rashi. And we've dedicated our lives to saving the lonely, unwanted dogs that are living without hope. Our mission is to make sure that these amazing animals find a purpose, a family, and a place to call home. Today, one dog will be saved, and one family will have a new best friend. This is Lucky Dog.
Presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. After a year of quarantine, Rashi and Eric have a big day planned.
Eric and I are bringing all of our little dogs to spend the day with my family. We are vaccinated and we've been tested, so I'm really excited to be able to spend some quality time with them.
Winston,
come here.
Winston.
Winston, can you sit? My brother Rohit is a resident physician at a hospital in San Diego, and he's been working in the ICU through a pandemic, and there's a big emotional toll that it takes on him as well.
COVID presented in a unique circumstance. It's a very challenging virus to tackle. It's mentally extremely exhausting. So being able to spend time hanging out with family and friends is very therapeutic.
Ro is a pretty big dog lover. He loves bonding with our dogs, so I'm just happy that he's enjoying himself. Okay, who's gonna get the ball first? Who's gonna get the ball first? We're having fun, we're throwing the ball, but then all of a sudden Rashi gets a text.
Hey, Eric.
What's up?
Just got a text from the shelter.
What's going on?
They have a dog that was found in an extreme hoarding situation. His name is Benji. He's 10 years old, he's 16 pounds. He's partially blind, he's missing teeth, elongated nails, and he has a lot of mats.
Yeah, those nails are probably embedded.
He must be in a lot of pain.
Oh.
Just from looking at his picture, my heart sank.
Okay, I'm gonna go get him.
Okay,
All
I'll
right.
stay with the dogs.
Okay, all right, guys, I'll be back. I'm gonna go pick up a dog. All right.
Eric heads to the shelter where little Benji awaits.
Hey, how are we doing? Here, I'm gonna come in and get you out of there, okay?
Years of neglect have not dimmed Benji's loving spirit.
Hey, how we doing, Benji? Oh.
Seeing this, Eric is determined to find Benji a good home for his golden years.
Let's get out of here and get you cleaned up, okay?
There's really no question what to do next. Benji is in dire need of medical attention.
Hi, Eric.
Hi.
This must be Benji. Benji was in pretty bad shape. It looks like he was in a situation where he might not have been receiving the best care, which is sad to see. Poor little Benji. Well, I'll take a look at him and see what's going on and let you know what my recommendations are.
Great.
Let's see, little guy. Well, he seems very sweet.
Yeah, he's very sweet.
So let's take a look at his little ears. Gosh, this does look like an ear infection going on.
Okay.
So we'll take care of that for him because that can be painful.
Yeah.
It's okay, little guy. So I'll take a look at his eyes. He does have some cloudiness to his lens, which could represent some early cataracts. That can affect their vision for sure.
Anything wrong with his nose?
Just looks a little bit pink, like he has maybe some allergies or skin condition that's going on.
Okay.
There's definitely a pretty significant dental disease going on. I'd like to have a professional dental cleaning procedure and have his teeth pulled. At the same time, we can take care of cleaning his ears to start to treat the ear infection as well.
Great.
Dr. Evelyn checks Benji's lymph nodes and suggests some antibiotics to treat his skin infection.
Let me feel his joints. Since he is older, chances are likely he also does have a little bit of arthritis that we have to try to manage for him. Boy, he's so sweet though.
Oh, he's such a sweet dog.
Then Dr. Evelyn checks Benji's heart.
So I do hear a very slight heart murmur, which is not unusual for older doggies.
Okay, is there anything we can do about that?
There are medications we can give them. You would want to watch for any breathing signs that might suggest his heart is bothering him.
Okay.
Do you know if he's licking or chewing at his feet?
Yeah, the shelter did mention he had been chewing a little bit.
Okay. So Benji does have some issues, but luckily we will get him scheduled for his procedure to take care of the ears and the teeth. In the meantime, I'm going to recommend a skin support supplement called Dermaquin. It can help support overall skin health.
Okay.
Based on Benji's weight, let's give him 1 chew per day for the initial 4-week period, and then we'll give him 1 every other day for maintenance.
Okay, great.
Because of his teeth condition, I'd like you to crush the little chewable and mix it in with his wet food.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you so much for looking at this guy. Hopefully we can
You're
get
very
him
welcome.
well enough to find him a family.
Absolutely. We'll get you guys scheduled for the procedures and make sure that we got him feeling healthy soon.
Awesome. Let's go, Benji.
Bye.
Bye.
Make sure to talk to your veterinarian before providing any health supplements to your pet. With Benji's health plan in place, Eric takes the little dog home to get cleaned up.
Oh, there we go.
Next up, they hit the garage for Benji's new collar, complete with a bronze training medal.
All right, Benji. Look at that.
Given the state of his paws, Benji has likely spent very little time outdoors. So Eric takes it slowly when he introduces Benji to the ranch.
Look at this yard.
He explores the area without fear, and Eric decides to introduce him to a playmate.
Who is this? Is this Benji? Yeah. He kind of looks like you, Rupert.
Rashi introduces herself next.
He is so sweet.
Yeah. Additional dogs are added 1 at a time. And at the end of the day, Benji is having the time of his life. Benji's sweet disposition has impressed Eric and Rashi, and they are convinced that he'll be a great addition to a family. But first, Eric needs to assess what Benji knows.
Today I'm going to be assessing Benji's knowledge of the 6 classic cues, which are sit, stay, down, come, leave it, and loose leash walking.
Eric first tries to gauge how much Benji can see and hear.
You still have some sight left, but your hearing's almost gone, big guy.
I don't know how many cues we're going to be able to work with given his impediments.
And there's one more problem.
I'm not going to treat him because I don't know if his teeth are too sensitive to chew that treat. So I'm just going to be working with him with physical and verbal praise.
Can we come this way? Almost. What about a sit? Yeah, I don't think we're going to know that either.
Not surprisingly, he's not really understanding any of what I'm saying to him. His comfort is my #1 priority.
Make sure you have a good life, big guy, okay?
Coming up, sweet as Benji is, Rashi is having trouble finding a family to adopt him.
It's a little frustrating right now. I'm not finding the right family.
Benji's life up to now has been a sad story of neglect. He suffers from severe dental disease, painfully matted fur, and skin and ear infections. But in Eric's hands, Benji's future looks a lot brighter. As they wait for Benji's dental surgery, Eric spends time bonding with and comforting the little dog. Eric also gives Benji the supplements provided by his vet.
Here we go.
While Eric and Benji are bonding, Rashi is on the hunt.
Tell me a little bit more about the type of dog you're looking for.
Our dog, she's about 60 pounds, so looking for something close to her size.
It can be challenging to find the right family for any dog.
Well, since my kid is so little, I'm hoping for some dog that can be with him for a long time as they both kind of grow up together.
But Benji's situation makes this task even more daunting.
This is Billy. He is about a year and a half. He is definitely a player. So if we can find someone that's more high energy for him, that'd be great.
Rashi interviews all kinds of prospective families, but none of them are perfect for Benji.
We like Labradors, Shepherds, Golden Retrievers.
A dog that can keep up with your active lifestyle.
And so Rashi's search continues. Meanwhile, Benji's surgery day has arrived. Once the anesthesia kicks in, the veterinary surgeons go to work. In 2 short hours, the procedure is over, and Benji is sent home to rest and recover.
All right, Benji.
We got Benji back today from his surgery, so I'm hoping he's in a lot more comfort now.
Benji's surgery was step 1 of his rehabilitation. For step 2, Eric enlists a friend's help.
We have a special day planned for Benji. Talene, our groomer, is coming by to get Benji a new haircut.
Benji's makeover starts with another bath. Then the real work begins. Talene carefully clips out the remaining mats from Benji's fur. As he starts to feel better, Benji relaxes. Talene returns a transformed Benji to Eric.
He's all done.
Oh, Benji, you look great. Thank you so much, Talene.
Absolutely.
Eric can't wait to show Benji's new look to Rashi.
Oh my goodness, you look so handsome. Can I hold him?
Yeah.
Hi.
There we go.
You look so handsome. I love the bow tie.
I'm really happy with what Talene was able to do, especially with all the matting and stuff. So
Yeah, now you can be pain-free. It's a big difference.
yeah, how's the search?
Unfortunately, Rashi doesn't have good news to share.
It's a little frustrating right now. I'm going through a lot of different families, but I just don't feel like they're right for him. Sorry, buddy.
But maybe all is not lost.
Well, I did have a thought.
Coming up, Rashi and Eric might have a potential home for Benji.
I never really thought about him as an option, but he actually would be a great fit for Benji.
Benji's only been at the ranch for a few weeks, but they've been very eventful weeks for this sweet senior dog. He's had surgery to remove his teeth, taken medicine to address his ear and skin infections, and gotten freshly groomed. Now it's time to identify a potential home for this sweet Yorkie mix, and Eric has an idea.
I know your brother was having a lot of fun with our little ones on the tennis court. What about him adopting him?
I never really thought about him as an option. I know he's mentioned wanting a dog.
You know, he's just a really compassionate guy in general. I think they'd be a really good match.
Honestly, Rohit's been through a lot this past year with being in the ICU during COVID. So yeah, I think it would be really good for him as well. I think it would add some joy to his life.
I think so too. You want to give him a call?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
The next day is Rohit's day off, so Eric and Rashi give him a call.
Hey, Ro, how's it going?
Just living life.
Tell us a little bit how things are going at the hospital.
The hospital's going.
Yeah.
It is busy.
Yeah, I can imagine that working during the COVID times is really intense.
It's challenging to see very, very sick people, and it gets a little more grim, especially talking to families. A lot of tears. You wish that you never have to make those phone calls, but it's part of our job. We have to do it. Things are looking a lot better today than they were previously, but it definitely was a couple months that were very tough and sobering.
What are you doing to wind down when you get home from work?
Usually what I'll do is go on like a nice little run, throw some music on, unplug a little bit, then a couple TV shows here and there, and then I was cooking, which has been fun.
Nice. Well, I know you were having a lot of fun with our little ones on the tennis court.
Oh, yeah.
If you had a little one of your own, do you think that would help out?
I know you've always talked about wanting to get a dog.
Are you guys asking or telling me that I could have a dog?
Possibly.
Maybe.
Whoa, I would love that.
I have something to show you. Let me see if I can call him over here.
He's already there? No way.
Come here, Benj.
But seeing Benji melted my heart. Just the smile, the wagging tail, the bow tie. Hi, Benji.
So he's a senior dog. He did have dental disease, so they had to extract his teeth. And he is having trouble seeing now and also a little trouble hearing, but I think he'll be a really good fit with you because you are a physician and can understand and be a little bit more compassionate about his circumstances.
I think that's fantastic. I also have trouble seeing. You can see with my glasses. I also have trouble hearing. So same. We're practically twins already. No being is made perfectly. And I see this in the hospital all the time. Everyone has an equal right to be loved and be taken care of, and Benji is no different. He seems like such an amazing, calm dog. I think he'd be perfect.
Awesome. Well, we are excited to see you soon, and then we'll bring this little guy with us, okay?
Oh, would love that. I'm excited to see you guys again.
All right, Ro. See you later. We'll talk soon, okay?
Bye, Rashi. Bye, Eric.
Bye.
See you again. Bye, Benji.
Bye.
With Rohit on board, Eric works with Benji on the 6 classic cues.
You like those little soft treats?
Given his limitations, Benji won't master them all, but training still provides mental stimulation and bonding.
Today I'm working with Benji on coming when called and loose leash walking.
Let's go this way.
Benji still has his sense of smell, so I'm utilizing a treat to get him to walk next to me on my left-hand side with a loose leash.
Yes.
I'm really impressed with how well he's doing.
In the days to come, Eric moves on to the sit and down cues.
Let's try it down.
He's doing really well, given the loss of hearing and sight. He seemed very proud of himself.
Good job.
And I'm just happy that we're able to hopefully make his life a lot better than it once was.
In a few short weeks, Eric is satisfied with Benji's progress, which means it's time for his silver training medal.
You really earned this. All right, let's go.
Coming up, Benji's nose gets a workout.
Snip. Yes.
Lucky Dog is presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. When a senior dog like Benji ends up in a shelter, the prognosis isn't always good. But since Eric rescued him, Benji's health and prospects have improved immensely. Having made great progress on the classic cues, Benji is ready to start preparing for life with Rohit.
Today I'm working with Benji on deference protocol to make sure that he defers to Ro anywhere that they go.
All you have to do is pay attention to me, okay? Yes.
All I'm doing is waiting for his eye contact.
Yes.
As soon as I get eye contact, I'm saying yes and reward.
Look at that focus. You're doing great.
Now I'm going to see how he reacts with a door opening. His first reaction is to go towards the door and investigate. I'm just trying to get his focus back onto me.
So see how he's now focused on me? Go ahead and close it. You go ahead and open it again. Yes.
So every time this door cracks open, I'm gonna say yes and give Benji a treat as long as his focus is on me.
Yes.
Our next step is to take him out to the sidewalk.
Good job, Benj. Yes.
Every time a car passes, as soon as I get eye contact, I say yes and reward him with that treat. That's what I want from him, to focus on us regardless of what environment he's in. I want him to come back and defer to me on what to do.
Yes. All right, Benj. What's this?
Finally, to ease Benji's transition to his new home, Eric employs scent association.
It's your new dad.
Rashi was able to commandeer Rohit's shirt, and if he sniffs the shirt, he gets a reward.
Want to sniff?
Yes.
No matter where he encounters the shirt, if Benji sniffs it, he gets a treat and starts to associate Rohit's scent with a reward.
He's a little hard of seeing and hearing, but his nose is still really good.
With repetition, this exercise can begin the bonding process for Benji and his new dad. Coming up, time for a family reunion.
Hi, what's up?
Hey, no way! Is that Benji?
Lucky Dog is presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. Rescued from an extreme hoarding situation, Benji came to Eric and Rashi in pretty bad shape. After more than a month at the ranch, little Benji is almost unrecognizable. He's blossomed under Eric's love and attention, and now all that work is about to pay off.
It is a huge day for Benji. He is now going to meet his forever father, Rashi's brother, Rohit.
Hi, what's up?
Look who we brought. No way! Is that Benji?
It was almost like love at first sight to see Benji. Hey, buddy.
He's looking so cute.
Very affectionate.
He's very affectionate. I think we had such a good connection when we first met that I can tell that we were Insta bros.
Well, we still have some work to do. Let's go ahead and go inside. I'm gonna teach you what we've been working on.
Inside, Eric shows Rohit how to continue the deference protocol training.
As soon as that focus pulls up to my face, yes, see like that?
Oh.
He gets a reward.
Once Eric has demonstrated the basics, it's Rohit's turn.
Yes.
Perfect. And go ahead and take it from his nose to your nose.
Yes.
Perfect.
In no time at all, Benji is following Rohit around the kitchen without a leash.
Yes.
Good job, good job.
Any questions on that?
No, that makes sense.
Cool.
By now, Eric has seen enough to know Benji is in good hands.
Rohit's really great at handling Benji. I think it's perfect. It's a perfect match for him. It's a perfect match for Benji.
And that means it's time for Benji to get his gold graduation medal.
And it was time to say goodbye.
It definitely always makes me a little emotional, especially with Benji, just because he's such a sweet dog. He went through so much in his life. I'm just really excited that he's staying in the family.
You're in great hands.
All right, Benji. All right. We'll talk to you guys soon, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Bye, guys. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Benji. Yeah.
Benji had 2 days left when we picked him up, but he's now a very healthy dog, very energetic. It's just really awesome to see. His future is super bright.
The only thing I really want for him is all the joy and happiness in the world, and I love just seeing him happy.
I'm grateful that they thought of me to be able to take on this task of caring for Benji, not only improving my life, but improving Benji's life at the same time.
From hopeless to a home. That's our mission. One dog at a time.
Today on Lucky Dog, a free-spirited stray gets the audition of a lifetime with a rock and roll family.
This is the salon portion of our business.
But even if Brandon takes this dog off the streets, can he take the street out of the dog?
Hey, what's that? Could be some dangerous stuff in there.
I'm Brandon McMillan, and I've dedicated my life to saving the lonely, unwanted dogs that are living without hope. My mission is to make sure these amazing animals find a purpose, a family, and a place to call home. Today, one dog will be saved and one family will have a new best friend. This is Lucky Dog.
All right, Tank. Let's get some work done. Oh, hey, do me a favor. Hand me the cover.
The ranch renovation may be complete, but there's still work left to be done. And retriever in training, Tank is more than willing to lend a helping paw.
Let's do this.
But today's project will need to wait. An 8-month-old stray needs Brandon's help.
Dogs are animals that need to be taken care of. And when they suddenly find themselves on the street as a stray, now they have to start fighting for everything. Fighting for food, fighting for territory, fighting for overall survival. And I can't imagine that's fun for a puppy because you're still in the dawn of your life.
Often weighing in at close to 80 pounds, Belgian Tervuurens are strong, loyal dogs. And Brandon can't wait to get a glimpse of his newest student.
Is that you? That is you. Belgian Tervuuren, really?
Though Spirit may not be the Tervuuren that Brandon expected, his charm is irresistible.
You are a cute little thing. Here, you can say hi. There you go. It's a nice warm welcome. You're a good host. Let's say you and I go for a little drive. Thank you. Okay, oh yeah, that made you feel good, huh? You like the sound of that, huh?
To ensure Spirit is physically ready to begin training and shed some light on his mysterious lineage, Brandon makes a stop at Banfield.
Hi, Brandon.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. This is Spirit. He's here for his checkup.
Spirit, how are you? We have Spirit checking in.
Hello, hi, Brandon.
Dr. Bautista, how you doing?
Hey, good, how are you?
Good to see you.
This is Spirit?
This is Spirit. Just picked him up from the shelter.
Oh my goodness, he is really cute.
He is cute.
Yeah.
Well, the shelter had him labeled as a Belgian Tervuuren, but
okay.
I don't know if I would agree with that, but then again, I have been wrong about a million times in the past.
Yeah, we have a canine genetic analysis test. We call it CGA, and it's a blood test, and we can take a sample from him, and in a couple of weeks, we can find out what his ancestry is. Also a test for some canine disorders, so we'll have a lot more information to go with.
Perfect, I'd love to do it.
Okay, that sounds good. Well, first let's take a look at him, make sure he's healthy. All right, let's look at your teeth. They look nice and white, clean. Eyes look great, nice and bright. And we're gonna look in your ears next. You ready? Oh, that one looks nice and clean. All right, perfect. Heart sounds strong, sounds great. Lungs sound good too. So he looks really healthy. Take him to the back and we'll get a blood sample.
Cool.
And then we'll bring him back in.
Perfect.
All right, he did great. He's so brave. His test will come back in a couple of weeks when we'll give you a call, but he looks really healthy.
Perfect. Final question. Now he has a clean bill of health. Is it safe to start training him?
Yes, you can start training him right away.
Perfect. Thank you, Dr. Bautista. See you next time.
You're welcome. See you later. Bye, Spirit.
Back at the ranch, Spirit caps off his busy day with a red training collar.
I have a little training to do.
And an introduction to the pack.
Morning, morning. All right, guys. This one's had it rough lately. Go easy on him. Go on, Spirit. Go on, make friends. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
Streetwise Spirit wastes no time fitting in, and that easygoing temperament could strike the right chord with a loving new family.
I'm Gigi. I live in Sierra Madre with my 2 boys, my husband, and our cat. My husband and I have a small business. He does music, I do hair.
But sustaining a harmonious home life comes with its own set of challenges, particularly for 14-year-old Drake and 11-year-old Miles.
Drake has autism, and that can impact his relationship with his brother. We have the cat, Indigo, which kind of belongs to Drake at this point, and Miles feels left out a lot.
Miles has always wanted a companion. He's been talking about it, as he claims, for 6 years, and he seems to be up to the task.
Having heard about Brandon, Gigi reached out.
I feel like Brandon is very familiar with autism, which is really important to us. I feel like he would be perfect to rescue and train a dog for our family.
But before any training can be done, Brandon needs to get a clearer picture of Spirit's skill set.
Today, I'll be doing Spirit's assessment of his knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. Come here. So the first thing I asked him to do was sit. Do you sit? Do you sit? Hold on, I asked for a sit, not a stand. Perfect. That's a sit. I'll take that as a kind of you know sit. How about a down?
Not surprisingly, Spirit lacks a firm grasp of obedience, largely due to his life on the streets.
Yeah, you were almost there. Not quite. How about a no? No, no. Do you stay? Do you stay? Yeah, that would be a no. And you are a jumper. So now I have a good foundation of what he knows. It's time to get to work.
Coming up.
This is the salon portion of our business. We would love to have him hang out.
The bottom line is, if Spirit doesn't like this work environment, it's the wrong match. All right, come here. Give me a sit. Perfect, no jumping, 3, 2, 1. Good, that's a sit, perfect.
For the last few days, former stray Spirit has been turning his street smarts into proper obedience.
Okay, good, good.
As Spirit embraces his training, Brandon amps up the search for a forever home.
Today I'll be doing a home visit of the Hutchinsons to see if they're a good match for Spirit. When I pulled up, they happened to be at the park right across the street from their house.
How are you? How are you? It's good to see you.
Good. Hey, guys.
Hey.
I'm Brandon. How are you?
Good.
You excited for a dog?
Yes.
Yeah? Is that a big yeah or a little yeah?
Big.
Big yeah. All right. Well, go on, keep playing catch. I'm going to talk to your parents alone over here for a few minutes, all right?
Okay.
You want to go sit?
Yeah, sure.
So tell me a little about yourselves. What's going on?
Gigi's a hairdresser, and I'm a songwriter and a music teacher. Kind of a little rock and roll family.
We have a small business, so that's going well.
So why suddenly now do you want a dog?
Our older son, Drake, has autism, and he has this cat that's kind of his little therapy animal. And Miles kind of needs a companion that he can feel close to, and he's just gravitated towards dogs that our friends have.
How is the cat with dogs?
We have had friends bring dogs over. He's curious. If the dog tries to bother him or get in his space, he'll let him know. I've seen him smack. I've never seen claws.
So the cat will let the dog know in a very civil manner?
I think so.
Okay, good. You mentioned you had a business. A lot of people, they love taking their dogs to work. Is this something you plan on doing?
We would love to have him be a part of our business, hang out, kind of be like a little mascot.
This sometimes sounds better on paper than it is in reality. And the bottom line is, if Spirit doesn't like this work environment, it's the wrong match. I have recently rescued a dog that sounds like he fits the profile of everything you're looking for. However, before I can even continue, I'm gonna have to not only see your house, but also your business.
After a quick home check, Brandon and Gigi head into town to tour the family business.
So
So this is Joe's part of our business.
And the hair salon is next door?
Next door.
Let's go see it.
Okay. This is the salon portion of our business.
On an average day, how many people are in here?
I keep pretty busy, you know. I have a lot of clients that I've had for years.
After seeing the salon and knowing exactly what they want, it gives me a good game plan.
But a question mark still hangs over Spirit's placement.
If I start testing him and training him through all this, and I don't see that tail wagging, it's the wrong family.
Coming up, Spirit's first big test, and the fur is about to fly.
I have a dog here. You do realize that, right? Excuse me.
8-month-old Spirit has the chance of a lifetime.
Personal space, you ever heard of it?
Trading his backstreet life for the comforts of home. But breaking him of his unwanted habits isn't an easy task.
Ever since Spirit got here, it's pretty apparent that he does not have much experience inside of a house. I found him on the coffee table, on the bar top. Somehow he got in the bathroom sink. He ended up in the bathtub, in the shower.
And the survival skills that served him so well on the street now pose new dangers.
Hey, what's that? Hey, come here.
Trash cans can be a huge hazard to a dog. There can be things in that trash can that can get your dog sick, possibly worse.
Particularly in the Hutchinson Salon.
So this is a bad habit that's got to be trained out of his system today.
That means souring his taste for dumpster diving.
Most dogs cannot stand the taste of lemons, so I take a lemon and cut it into wedges. From there, I put Spirit face to face with the trash can, and then I take the lemon and squeeze a very little bit in his mouth. You can't be doing that, that's a no. What this does, it creates a bad taste in his mouth, and instantly he connects it to the trash can. Tastes icky, right? Can't be doing that. The next step in the process is to take a full lemon and rub the peel on the outside of the trash can. Now he's gonna make the connection next time he gets near the trash can. I'll give you a choice. This or that. You choose. Wise choice, my friend.
Having passed Garbage 101, Brandon tests Spirit in other areas.
Today I'll be testing Spirit's tolerance of the unpredictability of not only autistic kids, but kids in general.
Just one sign of aggression is enough to fail this test.
If a dog is not tolerant to kids, it's the wrong dog for kids, period.
No surprise, laid-back Spirit passes with flying colors. But his biggest and furriest test awaits.
Since Spirit is going to a house that's gonna have a cat in it, obviously I have to test him with a cat. So today I'll be testing him with a cat that I know is not only safe with dogs, she's very experienced with dogs.
I have a dog here. You do realize that, right? Hold on. One step at a time. You're a bold cat. I know you just want to play. You gotta learn some etiquette, though.
I'm seeing no aggression from Spirit. Spirit is only curious at this point. So I decide to let Spirit go and see what he does. Here, go say hi. Learn cat etiquette. Spirit goes right up to the cat, and they go nose to nose for a split second, and nothing really happens. Spirit actually backs up because he has this new animal in front of him. He doesn't even know what to make of it. Yeah. Smart. That's called a warning. At that point, the cat jumped off the couch, and from there, Spirit followed the cat.
What do you think? Go say hi.
Spirit has to learn that cats have something called personal space. And if you invade that personal space, the cat will let it be known. Go on, learn your lessons. That was a warning, my friend. Spirit actually heeded the warning. He actually backed off, and that right there was all I needed to see. Take that as the easiest lesson you'll ever learn.
Coming up.
There you go. There you go.
Brandon cranks up the heat on Spirit's training. Over the last few weeks, Brandon has been instilling 8-month-old Spirit with an education in the common commands and etiquette.
Personal space, you ever heard of it?
But today, he's about to get results of a different kind.
All right, come on.
Hey, Brandon, you here for your results?
We are. Today I'll be going back to Banfield to get Spirit's test results of his canine genetic analysis, which in layman's terms translates to, what the heck is he mixed with?
So remember the CGA test, we were checking for over 90 different conditions that Spirit could be predisposed to. And Spirit came back negative for all of them.
Perfect.
That's great. In addition to that, we were also checking to find out what Spirit's lineage is. According to our CGA test, Spirit is Pomeranian and miniature short-haired dachshund mix.
Okay, I was close. No, I wasn't.
Since Spirit has the long back and the shorter legs like a dachshund, that can predispose Spirit to having back issues. So we want to keep his weight down and, watch for any signs of pain. Also, both of these breeds are pretty small, and small dogs have crowded teeth, so we would just want to really stay on top of Spirit's dental health.
Besides that, still clean bill of health, continue training, safe?
Absolutely. Here's your results. It has all of that information we talked about, and there's a certificate here for Spirit as well.
Perfect. Thank you, Dr. Bautista.
You're
See you
welcome.
next time.
See you next time.
See ya.
With the mystery of Spirit's lineage now solved, it's time to crack the last unknown variable of his training.
When I met with the Hutchinsons, they expressed a lot of interest in bringing Spirit to work with them. And the work happens to be a hair salon.
Not only will Spirit need a comfort level around the elements of a salon, but he'll also need a firm set of professional manners.
He can't be jumping on everyone's lap. He can't be by the front door. He has to have an area that's his. Come here. Look at. Get in there.
The solution? Teaching him to lie down in a Mutt Nation bed provided by sponsor PetMate.
There, get comfy. You'll be spending a lot of time in there. There you go. All I'm doing here is rewarding him over and over in the bed, teaching him that this is the area he does get the treat.
Spirit doesn't take much convincing.
Now that I see he's comfortable and content in the bed, it's time to bring the elements of the salon in the mix. All that's gonna happen is this. Good. See, watch. Makes a different noise when you shave something. Good. And then we sweep the hair up like that. A little more hair, like that. Perfect, good, perfect. Good, there you go, good. It's gotta go on for a long time, too. Remember this? Good, perfect.
Through it all, Spirit remains unfazed, and more importantly, content in his own bed.
There you go. It's easy, right? It's easy.
Coming up, from street to studio, Spirit faces his final challenge. For 8.5 months, Spirit endured a solitary life on the streets. Today, his long journey comes to an end at the doorstep of a loving family.
Hey there.
Hi.
Mind if a little friend joins you?
Oh. Hey guys. It was so awesome to see him, and he's just a perfect dog.
There's your family.
Oh, welcome home, Spirit. Oh my goodness, Spirit is just so sweet. When Brandon brought him in and he was just giving us kisses. It was just an amazing moment.
It was really cool how Spirit loved me. He just plopped right into my arms and he started just kissing me on the face.
Just to see Miles be speechless, that was cool. Words could not express.
I also loved how happy Drake was for his brother.
It was probably got his dog.
I know. That was so pure.
What do you boys think? Take that as a yeah, you like him. Huh? You notice the color of his collar? Yeah, that means we still have a little more work to do. I know he's gonna be spending a lot of time next door, so what I'd like to do is be a fly on the wall. I'm gonna observe, and if I like what I see, he's all yours.
Sounds good.
All right. I sat in the salon for the better part of the afternoon watching Spirit, seeing what he does, seeing how he reacts. Spirit really didn't care. He was content in his bed most of the time.
Not only was Spirit very well behaved, he was like, he was falling asleep. It was so cute.
And after the last cut of the day, there's only one thing left to do.
Here, put that one on. There you go, like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
It feels really great. It's like kind of a new beginning for our family.
Oh.
Is that your goodbye? Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Now go to your family. Come here, Spirit.
Spirit.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon.
Little did Spirit know, his hard-knock life on the streets was just a training ground for great things to come. And now, for many years ahead, the only streets Spirit will be walking on are the ones in his own neighborhood, surrounded by his family.
And one excited little boy.
I want to say thank you to Brandon because he helped me get a dog. And I have a couple of dog jokes for Spirit, and here's one. Why did the snowman name his dog Frost? Because Frost bites. What did wild dogs eat in the forest?
What?
Bark.
From hopeless to a home, that's my mission. One dog at a time.